We have no invited guests tonight. Brings us to our community department reports. We have the executive director of the Evermore CID present for a report, Mr. Jim Brooks.
Mayor, Council, members of the City Council, thank you so much for allowing me to be here before you all again. Councilmember Krause has corrected me early on, but I appreciate it. I hope you all can hear me, and I'll try to speak up where you can. But thank you all for the time that you all spent meeting with members of Evermore CID as we discuss how we might serve the city of Snellville a little better and working together. I know that 2.5 hours for each of you was probably a challenge with the rest of the things that you have to do, but on behalf of Evermore CID, we genuinely appreciate your time that you took to do that. There's an updated design on the continuous flow intersection, and I want you all to know that early on, Evermore CID was selected as the site, the website that you can find that update on, and I wanted to make sure that you all knew that we had updated that design, the latest, and I still think they call it a preliminary design on that continuous flow intersection. We received that from Gresham Smith, the latest version today, but it's up and on the website. So if there's any questions, please don't hesitate to let us know, or let Scott Shelton with Gresham Smith know, and we'll try to get those issues addressed. You all, after the meeting, are probably well aware that there's a lot going on in the CID, and we now have an opportunity to show the entire 4.5 miles of continuous parallel road that should be in different stages of implementation as we speak, meaning that the right-of-way acquisition for Walton Court has already been authorized and underway, and then we come on down to our notice of approval of the environmentals should be coming back from Federal Highway. As soon as those are received, that right-of-way acquisition on the Hewitt to Britt Road will begin. We've been very fortunate in seeking additional funds from ARC and notified that we received an additional funding for Walton Court in excess of $300,000. So we continue to work on that. The idea is that north of 78 from the Walton Court realignment down to the Yellow River, there will be an alternative path. Because we have so many intersections and so few opportunities for emergency access, we think this is going to be a significant benefit to the people that travel, about 60,000 of them a day on Highway 78. So that's why we have worked so hard on it. The opportunity zones, as you know, that work is continuing in cooperation with you as members of the council and the mayor. We're continuing on every step that we make. Eric Von Otteren is familiar with, able to have input into that process as we move that forward. And Butch, I cannot believe that I took that long to recognize you. I apologize to you, sir. We really welcome your new city manager. We've had an opportunity. He attended one of our CID meetings, one of the very first things you did, I guess, once you got here. Thank you so much for joining us and the cooperative spirit that you bring along with us, and I genuinely appreciate it. We are also looking at getting our PFA. I don't know why I said that. I just always wanted to say that we got a PFA approved, and that's a planned framework agreement on our Walton Court realignment project. That is a key step toward moving that project forward as well. The Atlanta Regional Commission has talked about projects that are in the pipeline, and if those projects are put together and able to be funded right away or other aspects of projects, there's some unallocated funds in FY 2014 Of course, the CID will be in there, and we will be trying to track those funds as well. Along with City Manager Sanders, we want to welcome also, I hope you've had an opportunity to meet Robert Long. He's the new Economic Development Director, Manager for Gwinnett County. I believe he's going to be a real asset in his cooperative spirit with cities and the county and working with the Chamber of Commerce. A lot of people are asking now, what's going on at the old Barranco Pontiac? They've signed a lease on that. You will see the mini dumpsters out there, 3 or 4 of them, I think, right now. That will be a new Hyundai dealership that we expect to open by the end of this year. There's a lot going on the corridor. There's a lot of work that's taking place. Burlington Coat Factory, you see the median break that they're working on there. That median should be cut within the next 45 days and in place. All the modifications to the building, the final finish work is continuing as we speak. A lot going on in the area of US 78 and the city of Snellville. Mayor and members of council, that completes my report, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to entertain them.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks. Any questions? Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That then brings us to the stat report.